People of Karad Dahn. 500 years ago, the hordes of the north approached our gates. After savaging, murdering, and devastating the lands of our neighbors, they finally reached out for our realm. But, with the help of what was left of our neighbors' retreating forces, we stood our stand. We fought, we suffered, we died. But finally we brought our enemies to a halt. We closed the gates and sealed the pass through the mountains, thus saving countless lives in the lands yonder. Dark were the times back then, for the king had been slain on the battlefield. But still, we, the people of Karad Dahn, had survived. Back in those days, we took an oath, a holy promise to ourselves and the world, to never retreat, to never back down, but to proudly stand and fight, should the need arise. An oath to protect the weak seeking shelter, to fight back at the hordes, and to never rest till the enemies are slain. It took decades, but eventually, peace returned, and with it came trade, arts, science, and wealth. Today we truly prosper, but we did not forget those dark times, and despite the wealth and success, we never let down our guard. Through all those centuries we kept watch, ever vigilant, and always prepared. And behold, the prophecy is fulfilling. The stranger has appeared at our gates, and the warriors has risen again. Finally, the tides are turning one more time. We have been approached by representatives of the Church of Skatha. The goddess's priesthood is calling to arms in order to launch what they call the Hellfrost Crusade. They are in fact rallying forces to assault the Hellfrost barrier and reconquer the frozen lands beyond. For the time being, the Queen and I do not see much use in such a risky endeavor and thus have decided to not join forces with them yet. Nevertheless, it is plain to see that change is dawning on the horizon, and change always favors the prepared. And we will be prepared. From this day on, the kingdom of Karad Dahn is in a state of raised alertness. All border patrols are doubled, and the armed forces prepare for being mobilized. In the name of the Queen, I am hereby announcing that each and every civilian is required to be ready for compliance with martial law by the end of the week. Civilians are advised to contact their community mayors for detailed information and guidance. Furthermore, the Queen wishes to make it known that every adult civilian who is considering to serve in the armed forces in the form of civil militia is strongly encouraged to report to local authorities in order to get enlisted and receive proper training and equipment. I know this sounds serious, and it is. Darkness is looming, and no one knows what perils await us. But this is not the time for hesitation. This is not the time for fear. My brothers, my sisters, we are strong. We stand together as one. We can fight, if we must, and we will prevail. For we are the people of Karad Dahn. We are the hammer and the anvil. We are the true children of the eternal forge. We will not fall.